Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today I'm sharing ways you can use the Dollar Tree wood crafts. Let's get into it. For this first DIY, you're going to need 3 of these wooden crates and one of these little DIY easels that are from Dollar Tree, $1.25. I love that they have the long wood pieces in there, so you don't need to buy a ton of wooden dowels or smaller pieces. You get them all for $1.25. I use this espresso stain to stain this. I just got this on clearance from Walmart, and I just love the way that this is like a darker color. And once that was all dry, I went ahead and used my miter shears to cut these wood pieces down to the same size. Now, I think mine are about 5.5, 6 inches long, but you can make these however long that you want. We are going to start building a 3-tier wooden crate stand. So these are just going to be holding up the crates. So I'm just gluing them down with some hot glue. And honestly, when you use those Gorilla hot glue sticks, these are not going to come off of any type of Dollar Tree wood. I have tried a million times because I enjoy reusing items, and some of these things are just not reusable because they just do not come off even with some hot glue. But if you want to make this everlasting, you could always grab some E6000 or super glue or glue of choice and do this. And then I am just adding them to the inside of the crates. Did 2 of those, and then this is what it looks like when it's done. I thought that was adorable, but I just wanted to add a little bit of something else. So I grabbed one of these chalkboard wood, not even wood, these chalkboard tags from Dollar Tree. I think they came in a 6-pack, and I'm just going to use this little Chalkateur stencil. I've had this one for years on end, and I just wanted it to make this just look not as plain. This is totally optional, so if you don't like this idea, then you can go ahead and just leave it as is because it's cute either way. You could dry brush, you could distress it, you could do whatever you choose. I decided to add that little thing right to the center, and you have this cute little tray. I am just going to probably end up adding florals and some smaller pieces to this to decorate with, but you could use this in a bathroom, in a kitchen, whatever your little heart desires. I'm always up for using these wooden cutting boards from Dollar Tree. I'm using this stencil. This is from Amazon, and I just wanted something on the bottom of this. I love making trays. I'm honestly obsessed with trays. I bet I have at least 15 to 20 in my home, decorated or around the house in some sort of way. I just love adding new ones to the collection, so I thought this would be perfect. I just went ahead and added that to the bottom. I didn't want anything too crazy, and I thought that black looked really great on that bamboo cutting board. Now I'm just going to hot glue some handles. Now you're definitely going to want to use some super glue because these did come off as soon as I lifted this up, so keep in mind you're going to want something a little bit more for something like this, or you could always drill in some screws to the bottom, whatever you choose, but definitely don't just use hot glue because they're not going to stay. But I thought this was so cute, and it only took a couple minutes to put together. I have not seen these small wooden pallets in my Dollar Tree in so long. I went to a different one and found some, so I went ahead and grabbed 4 of them, and then I'm just going to line them all up so they are perfectly straight, and then we're going to go ahead and add some painter's tape to the center-ish or wherever you choose. I kind of wanted it to be just below the center, so I'm going to go ahead and just add that, and then I'm going to grab some black chalk paint just to paint the bottom. I thought about staining the top, but I do just like that raw wood from time to time, so this is obviously one of those times. I love grabbing my chalk paint from Dollar General, so if you have not tried it out, do. It's a must, and it's a lot cheaper than buying any type of chalk paint, and it works absolutely incredible. Once the paint was dry, I went ahead and peeled off the painter's tape. This was such an easy way to do this, just to make sure that they were all lined up as well. Next, I'm just going to take some hot glue because personally I think that is all you need for this, but if you want to add some different type of glue, go ahead and do so. I'm just going to be making a little wooden box. The inside was definitely not perfect. I did see that some of that black paint kind of bled through, but it's totally okay. You cannot tell once you have this all put together and decorated. So I just glued them together, and then I wanted to just I was going to leave it because I do like a good old plain craft, but I thought, why not just add a little embellishment? And of course, I love using any type of stencils. So I just went ahead and added this home one. This is also from Amazon, and obviously this is definitely optional. Or if you have some sort of wooden letters, you could always add home to the center and paint them. There's so many different options, but this is just what I had on hand, so what I decided to go ahead and use. Now I'm just adding some hot glue and gluing this right to the center. And of course, I did end up having to go around some of the edges to paint it black because, well, you could kind of see through. But overall, I think this turned out absolutely adorable. Found these in the Mother's Day section, and I knew that I had to grab a couple, so I grabbed two. And then I have this heat transfer. This is from Couture too, so I always talk about Couture. I absolutely love it. I love using it at all times, but they have so many different things besides stencils and transfers. They have heat transfers now. They have items you can buy from Dixie Belle. They have vinyl. There is so many different things. They also sell resin kits. There's just so many fun things, and I will always link it in the description box below for you guys. But right now, I think they are having some amazing sales as usual. They also have some really fun transfers right now, like Toy Story. I think they still have the Friends, if you like the Friends TV show. But these heat transfers, they were the first time that I used them. I'm just using my little mini heat press by Cricut, and I love these. I love this color. I think the blue really works with that wood. I think these are gorgeous. So I think these will definitely be hung up somewhere. I'm not sure yet. I may actually end up giving these to my grandma because I think they would look perfect in her home. This one was also in the Mother's Day section, and I'm just reusing a candle holder, and I'm going to go ahead and paint both of them with some white chalk paint. And then I decided to go ahead and dry brush. This is an espresso chalk paint. This is actually from Michael's, and I got it on clearance, and it's kind of runny. I wouldn't even really say it's a great chalk paint, but it does look really great when I want to do some dry brushing. And anything that has like half wood beads or beads, I think it always looks so great and kind of makes it just more detailed. And I just love doing that to any sort of bead, any sort of half wood bead, any sort of anything, right? I'm just gluing those two together, making sure it's center. The bottom is not pretty by any means, but who is going to see it? And then of course I decided just to add some decor to this. You can use this for soap or toothbrushes or whatever you choose. I love just having new decor, so that's usually what I use it for. But you guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, I would love if you stick around and subscribe. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!